Hey, this is Michael Brown and the Creative Real Estate team over at United Funding Corp. Today's message is to buyers, would-be buyers. If you've got credit issues, I'm going to talk to you about credit repair, or what I call credit restoration. Credit repair and credit restoration are easier now than ever. If you've got no credit or you don't have enough credit, building up credit is very easy. Certain credit unions right here in Hampton Roads, Langley Federal Credit Union has a program called the Loan Liner. With that program, you go into the bank, you tell them you're trying to build credit up. You heard about this credit rebuild program. They will make you a loan, say of $1,000. You'll pay the interest on that loan up front, and then you set up an automatic payment where they loan you the money, it goes into a special account, and then you've already pre-authorized the payment out of that account back to Langley. And in 12 months, you've paid the loan off, and you've got 12 months of payment history where you paid something in a timely manner. If you're not local and you don't have a Langley Federal Credit Union area, you can go into a credit union and some large banks, say with $1,000, and say, Mr. Banker, I'm trying to rebuild my credit. I have $1,000. I'd like to place it in a CD, a certificate of deposit. It's a savings account that pays slightly more than the 0% they pay in a savings account, and they'll hold your money for a year. Then you turn around and say, but I want to instantly secure a loan against the $1,000 I've deposited. And again, now you get the $1,000 back. You give them the money, they give it back to you, and you're borrowing your own money. And yeah, you're going to pay a little more interest than you're actually getting paid on the money that you've given them. But you have the opportunity to prove that you can write a check and mail it on time or do an online payment on time for 12 months, and your credit will go up as a result. So that's credit restoration, rebuild. Credit repair, if you want to call it that, is when you say you've got a medical judgment. The key there is to negotiate a discount. Say you owe the doctor $5,000 for some minor surgery when you are not working. Contact a collection company at this point in time and say, well, look, here's the technique I use. I tell them that, say, hey, I've talked to all my creditors, and you're the last creditor that I'm calling. My attorney wants me to go bankrupt. I don't want to go bankrupt. I want to see if I can work a payment plan out with you. I owe you $5,000. I can afford to give you $500 today, and say, I don't know, come up with so many payments, but make sure that it's less than the $5,000. Worst case, it's the $5,000, but at least you've got a beginning and an end. So at the end of that payment period, say you want to make 5 payments, 30 payments, whatever, I'm doing the math wrong here. Whatever it is, try to say maybe $3,000, right? So just negotiate a discount, and the first person you talk to is going to go, oh, well, no, we can't authorize that. Say, can I talk to your supervisor? You always have to go to the supervisor. They can always authorize a discount. Tell them the same story. My attorney wants me to go bankrupt. I've worked everything out with all my other creditors. You're the last one. I was hoping you can help me. Even my wife wants us to go bankrupt. I don't want to file bankruptcy. Can you work this out with me? I can make a payment of $500, and I'll make whatever the number of payments, 10 payments, whatever it's going to be. But make sure you're paying less than the full amount. And it will work like a charm if you do it right and you present it where you're trying to be the good person and you do want to pay it. You just want to make sure that it's in writing before you send the first check, and then send those checks on time. So that's a credit cleanup. Between that and the rebuild, in 1, 2, 3 years, you can have enough credit to go buy a house with FHA. Thank you.